Hi guys! Today I'm making a cactus in a teacup. Some assembly required. Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I have an exciting felting project planned for today. It's gonna be
awesome!
If at any point you are wondering about how I did anything, leave me a comment down below and I will let you know. And if there's anything that you need another video about, maybe to explain a certain piece, also leave me a comment. And as you're going along, if you enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and click the buttons and let's go! So the first step that I have to do is take my inside wool, some people call it core wool, but I call it guts. I'm going to roll it into a nice tight shape, and this is what's going to go inside the teacup. So I'm going to need more than this, but I will start here and then add more to get it big enough. I'm trying to build up some soil inside my teacup so I can grow a cactus. I'll get started. So I've made a lot of like little fairy houses, fairy gardens in teacups over the years, but I thought it might be fun to make a little cactus. And, you know, I'll probably give the cactus a little animal to hang out with. Maybe it'll be like a little play set, but you know.
I don't know if you would give a play set in a teacup to just anyone.
I found this vintage teacup in my collection and I thought it needed to do something. So cactus it is. I haven't made a cactus in a while, so this should be fun. This mill waste is nice for the inside because it's cheap, but this particular batch is so soft that it takes a lot of poking to really get it felted. Next time, and I do have like a giant Tupperware bin of this stuff, but if I ever get through it, which I probably will, I'm gonna see if I can get something a little more coarse for my inside wool. So if you are just starting out, see if you can get something that's really, really easy to felt. That is what I would recommend. This is fine. It's just, I have a lot of time to commune with my inner self.
Not quite ready yet.
So it's definitely getting to be a better shape, which is great. Because it should be by now. But I do need to felt it more. It's way too squishy, and I want a good solid base so that my cactus doesn't fall over, because I feel like that would be annoying. I would like my cactus to stand tall and proud. So I'm trying to think of what kind of creature I'm going to have sit with my cactus. I'm thinking of those cute little owls that like to live in the cactus. So I thought that might fit. So I don't want to just do a cactus because you can just grow a cactus. I can't. I kill them.
I try not to kill them.
You wouldn't think that it would be hard to keep a cactus alive. It's not like they need a lot of water, but...
That's why I make fake plants.
But yeah, something cute to go with my cactus. I think will make it a little bit more of a scene and less of a get a fake plant and stick it in a pot. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I definitely do that. But this will make it unique.
And I do like unique.
Okay, so I think that I have everything sort of bent enough so that it sits in the cup well enough. It's not perfect. Also, if you really wanted to, you could glue this in afterwards. It doesn't need to fit so perfectly that, you know, it doesn't move at all. I'm probably not going to glue mine in because then I can't change it, and I like to change things. I like to have that as an option. So the next step that I'm going to do is add some soil. So I have this lovely brown color. And then I might also add like some sandy soil and some rocks and things like that, just to set the scene. Yes, you're right. This is supposed to be desert, which means that the soil wouldn't be so lovely, dark, and full of nutrients. So I have my bag of lighter tans, and I'll mix some up to make, you know, sand, and I'll lighten the tone up a little bit, make it look a little bit more deserty. There, I kind of like how it's all different colors. It's got some variation going on. I didn't felt it super tight because I want to be able to attach the cactus, and if it's too firm here, I have a hard time. It's probably possible. I find it easier if there's a little bit of give down here so I can really attach the fibers. They can work their way down in. Have a nice strong connection because I don't want my cactus to fall over, right? That would be a drag. kind of have to think about what shape the cactus is going to be. I think sort of classic. Start there. We'll see what it looks like. And then if, I can change it. Or make another one, because I've got a lot of teacups. Could make a whole cactus garden. Ooh, I could make a whole cactus garden. So I think I'm going to make kind of a little armature for the cactus to give it a little extra strength so it doesn't get tired and droopy. I do not like a droopy cactus. So I'm going to try to work that out with these pipe cleaners, and I have some extra kind of a chunky white, and I'll wrap that around. Just give it some inner strength. Because, you know, isn't that what we're all after? So when you are felting over an armature, really any armature, but especially for pipe cleaner armatures because they've got that sort of twisty wire in the middle, you have to be careful not to jam your needle in there because it can make your needle break. So I'm doing very sort of shallow pokes with my needle and not like into the pipe cleaner, more like to the side. So far so good. It could always change, but sort of very carefully poke, not so hard that you can't stop if you feel it touching something. So yeah, stop at the first sign of resistance. I have covered everything with this white wool, so it's covered. I could put on the green next, but I think I'll add another layer of the white just to kind of puff everything up over here and kind of balance it out. It's looking a little bit like coral right now, so I'm gonna puff it out a little bit, then I will cover it with green. There. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this cactus. Now I need to get some green. I think I'm going to use this green plus a little bit of this green. I'll try to blend them in different ways because I think this is a little too blue. So I'm going to try to get that on and then tone it down a little bit with this darker color. So we will see what that looks like in a minute, or many, many minutes, but it'll look like a minute while you're watching the video. Thank goodness. All of a sudden, it started to look really, really blue to me, so I'm putting another layer of the darker green on top because, you know, blue cactuses might exist. They probably do. But just because they exist, it does not mean people will think that, oh, hey, that's a cactus. They'll be like,
Oh, hey, why is your cactus blue?
So, in the seconds that you haven't seen me, it's actually been all day, I had some time to think, and I figured if this was the base and that giant cactus was on top of it, it probably wouldn't be that stable. So I made a new base and I put the cactus inside and felted around it so it's nice and sturdy. I've also added some cute little buds on the top of the cactus, and the next thing I'll do is put, I think, just one flower up here. So that's next. That'll give it a little pop of color because it's a little drab. There, a little flower. I really like the color of this pink, like a lot, but it's so soft. It does not love to felt. It needs a lot of encouragement. Now I'm gonna pop the cactus out. I think I'll put it right on top so there's no super obvious front or back. And then next, I will work on the owl. I think I will carve him out a little hole. He's not gonna be able to fit in the hole, but at least you'll be able to see where he can go and hide. There.
Cute.
Plant him again. Okay, so the next step is make the owl a little hole and make the owl.
One step will be longer than the other. Can you guess which one?
Yay! I finished the tiny little pygmy owl. He is really cute. He can sit right up here. Here's his hole. Sit there in his little cactus and hang out and watch the world. Now, this could be finished right here, but I don't want him getting lonely, so I'm going to have to make some kind of a bunny I don't know why I decided bunny. I mean, like, some kinds of rabbits live in the desert, so that's my rationale. It might not look just like the ones that live in the desert, but I'll use that as a starting point. It might end up being some big fluffy Easter bunny looking thing. You know, you never can tell with me. It could be anything. Looks kind of like a cross between a kangaroo and a frog, but that's okay because he has self-confidence and that's what matters. Now, jackrabbits really do have enormous ears, but this might be taking it to the next level, but he can hear really well. So that's important for him. So he is going to live right down here at the bottom of the cactus, and they can be very good friends. This actually looks a lot better than I expected, so that is nice. If you turn it around, you can even see that it's made out of a teacup. That's cute. So the next thing that I need to think of is what am I going to put in the next teacup? And if you have any suggestions, leave me a comment because you know I'm going to think of something weird. So if you want something normal, or if you want something weird, I don't know, leave me a comment. So there you go. I hope that you liked this video because I really enjoyed putting it together. And if you did have a lovely time, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed and click that notification button so you can hear every single time that I make a video. The new ones come out on Tuesdays and Saturdays, so you don't want to miss anything. The next one is probably not going to be a cactus in a teacup, but there will be more teacup cacti coming sometime. So leave me a comment for anything else that you might want me to make, and I will see about doing that. And I will see you next time.